Okay, this is homework for 519. It has a bunch of questions regarding the attributes of some shapes that we've drawn all week, so we're going to talk about them. So number 4, it asks if a rectangle must have right angles. Explain how a rhombus could also be a rectangle. Okay, so rectangles must have right angles. Opposite sides need to be equal. So, in order for a rhombus to be called a rectangle, a rhombus, its requirement is that all sides need to be equal. So, a rhombus can be a rectangle when it has all 4 sides equal. Sorry, this is guesstimating. And it also has right angles. So a rhombus can be a rectangle because the only requirement of a rhombus is that it is a quadrilateral with all 4 sides equal. So a rhombus can be a rectangle when it is also a square. Also, number 5A says list all the properties of a kite. The properties of a kite is that it is a quadrilateral in which 2 consecutive sides have equal lengths. What we mean by that is that up here on our square, these right here are parallel sides. This one is parallel with this one, and this one is parallel with this one. An attribute of a kite is just that they have 2 adjacent sides of equal length. So that's why today we started with one line and we measured that, and then the adjacent one, the one that is right next to it, would be one of equal length, okay? So the property of a kite is that it's a quadrilateral with 1 adjacent side of equal length, okay? 2 consecutive sides have equal length. So these ones have equal length, and then when we connect them down here, these guys have equal length. Okay. Last one is, when can a parallelogram also be a kite? A parallelogram needs to be a quadrilateral in which it has 2 sets of parallel sides. So a parallelogram can also be a kite when it is a square. Okay? Because a square is the only time that 2 adjacent sides are the same length, if that makes sense. So I'm going to draw a square which all sides are equal. We're going to assume that all sides are equal. This can also be a kite because this, let's say this one was 1 inch, this one is 1 inch. My adjacent sides are the same length. It's also a parallelogram because this is parallel with this side and this side is parallel with this side. So a parallelogram can also be a kite when it is a square. I hope that makes sense. Also remember our hierarchy, right? Coming back to you? Perfect.